Hey, what is going on, everybody? Poison Snow here, and today I'm bringing you another Black Ops commentary. But today we got you something pretty special. If you've already read the title, you will see that in this commentary, Mr. XP Pones here will get over 200 kills. Now, I don't know how many of my subscribers are capable of 216 kills, but by my standards, 216 kills is pretty impressive. So we got something pretty special here. Unfortunately, I did need to speed through a lot of these moments just because when spawn trapping, you're trying to elongate the amount of time that the game takes place just to get the maximum amount of kills out of it. And in this situation, it took about 17 minutes for this gameplay in its raw. So I fast forwarded the chopper gunner, some of the slower parts of the game, and generally I just left for you guys a high action, constant killing, just massacre. Now I was in this game, but I didn't do as well, especially by the end, because a lot of the team, we were playing in a group of 4 at this moment, I think. And a lot of our team realized that XP was going for quite a gameplay here, so we kind of pitched in and tried to help him out as much as we can instead of really worrying about ourselves. And just in general, it turned out to be a great game. And speaking of spawn trapping, I actually, before I get into my main topic today, I kind of wanted to talk about it because since we weren't playing in a full team of 6, we had 4 of the 6 players in the lobby. And the other 2, very often, more often than not, weren't completely 100% capable of understanding what we were doing. So in a lot of situations, in this game we got lucky, of course, but in a lot of situations we got into a game and instead of spawn trapping, we just spent a lot of time yelling at the other players, do not defuse the bomb, do not defuse the bomb, do not plant the bomb, we're trying to make this last longer, what don't you understand? And it was frustrating, but I think it was worth it for times like these. And you don't really hear me saying much about Black Ops anymore, just because I really don't enjoy playing the games, but games like these just make me want to play more and more. And furthermore, I enjoy Nuketown a lot, and Nuketown 24/7 just makes it all better. So I had a lot of fun playing in this game, and I'm pretty sure XP did too. So yeah, let's get onto the how-to on spawn trapping. So the first thing that you're going to need when spawn trapping is you're going to need a lot of confidence, and you're going to need a lot of skill, and most likely you're going to need microphones. The reason I say this is because when you're trying to go for a spawn trap, your main goal is not to win the game. Your main goal is to make it last longer. And to do so, you're going to need a lot of control over how the game works. This means planting when you need to, defusing when you need to, at literally within a couple of seconds of time. Otherwise, the whole thing gets screwed over and it doesn't work out the way you want to, which can lead to perhaps even 100 less kills for the person you're trying to help. So first of all, what you need is a confident team, a lot of good players, and a well-organized system. If you're not talking on microphones, I don't know, start a Skype conversation or something. But you're going to need a lot of control over how the game works during the game. The second thing you're going to need to do, and I've already said this several times, but you're going to need to do a lot of things to make sure the game lasts as long as possible. So this can mean different things depending on what side you're on. If you are on the planting side, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to plant the B-bomb, or in Nuketown's case at least, B-bomb, and wait a long time, because planting a bomb gives you the time extension of, I'm pretty sure 3 minutes. I'm probably wrong on that, but that gives you a lot more time to get all these extra kills, to get up your kill streaks, and to prepare for the next round where you unleash all your kill streaks. If you have a lot of control over how the game works, it is suggested that what you do is you plant B and lose the round. Now, that may sound a bit weird, because technically when you're trying hard and you have a good team, losing the round isn't what you're expecting. And you're going to notice we actually do lose this round, but it's not because we couldn't plant. It's not because we couldn't get to the bomb. Because if you see here, we're literally in their spawn. We're aiming down sight, and they're spawning directly in front of us. The reason we lose the game is because we knew that eventually we'd be able to win it. We'd have the time, we'd have the skill, and we'd have the coordination to win the game. But to make the time longer, instead of having 2 rounds, the winning round and the second winning round, you can have 3, the winning, the losing, and the winning round, which gives you, instead of 2/3 of the time, you get the full like experience, the amount of time. And in this situation, once again, the raw game lasted 17 minutes, which is a lot of time. And I have other games in my file share which are up to 20 minutes, none of which, of course, are as good as this one. 216 kills is pretty hard to beat. So that's when you're on the planting side. When you're on the defusing side, and this involves a bit more communication within the team, because when you're trying to elongate the game, it's up to them if you're on the defusing side, because you need to make sure that the other team plants B or A or whatever bomb. You need to make sure that they plant, and you need to make sure that no one on your team defuses the bombs. Because we've had this in other games where they would plant B, and we start spawn trapping, and they wouldn't be able to get to B, and then some a random person in the lobby would go for the actual win and defuse the bomb, causing us to lose the round. Or win the round when we didn't want to, and end the game early, and just mess everything up. And that's actually been a very frustrating situation, because same guy, XP here, he had 103 kills and 2 or 3 deaths, and we almost won the game, and then some guy on our team defused the bomb, and it was really frustrating. It was it really was. That's really the only word I could use to describe it. So that's pretty much all you need to do for spawn trapping. You need to make sure that you have control over what goes on in the game. As the planting side, you need to make sure to plant B, and if you have the right amount of control, then you need to you pretty much need to lose one of the rounds on purpose, and that's how you make your game last longer. However, if you're on the defusing/defending side, it's important to make sure that the other team plants. Then you can run up into their spawn, place your tactical insurgents, and just pound them, and make sure they don't really get out of their spawn trap. That's really important too, because you can't flip spawns in Demolition. I don't think, at least. There's always a set number of spawns, and if you have the 4 to 6 players on the other or on your team placed facing, like, aiming down sights at their spawn, then there's nothing they can do about it. They won't have enough time to turn around before they're dead, and this is what you're going for in a spawn trap, as unfair as it seems. The one major advantage I can think of at the moment in spawn trapping, besides getting a lot of kills, is you weed out the bad players from the good players. No sane person, or I wouldn't want to say no sane person, but no person with any respect for their kill-death ratio or enjoyment for the game in all would want to go like one of the players here, who at the end I think had a score of 496. I don't remember, but it was something insanely terrible. So the players who have any idea what they're doing in these lobbies would immediately rage quit. And I don't condone it, but in a situation where you're losing and your KD is literally 4-296, I think it's acceptable to go right for the dashboard and leave game. But yeah, and so what happens is the bad players stay because they don't know what's going on. They think, well, we can get out of this, we can do this, and by the end, what you got is all the good players leave, and all the bad players are kind of stuck with you. So you get games like these with 216 kills. So yeah, I kind of feel like I dwelled on that subject a lot. The one thing I did want to mention, and I don't think this is going to take up too much time, is YouTube hardheads. Now, I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, but it's basically someone who cares way too much about rules. And I don't want to say that rules are something to be completely neglected, but when you're someone that kind of looks at a rule as a life or death situation, where if you upload a copyrighted song to YouTube, then you're going to hell. Then I really don't think those people belong on YouTube. And I came across a situation. I'm not sure who it was, but one of us, a really small channel, and I mean really small channel, somewhere within the 18 subscriber range that I'm subscribed to. I personally like their content. Uploaded a video of Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. And I'm going to say this right now, from personal experience, I'm subscribed to about 200 channels, and no exaggeration, within the last week, I think, I've gotten about 200 to 250 Modern Warfare 3 gameplays. About 10 or 15 of those were ones that are new. And this is saying quite something, because this means that a lot of these were re-uploads. And I think this is excusable, because Modern Warfare 3 is a big deal in the gaming community, especially on YouTube. So if I think passing, like, uploading someone else's content from perhaps COD XP really isn't that big of a deal. Now, if you're saying, this is my gameplay, I went to COD XP, I got this gameplay, this wasn't this other person, and you're just completely giving yourself all credit, I don't think that's right. But if you say, this is the other guy's gameplay, but I really wanted you guys to bring you guys this content, I think that's acceptable. And my friend here, he uploaded a video about Modern Warfare 3, where he uploaded a kill streak. And the first comment, and I kid you not, was some random guy, and I later checked, this guy had literally, he spends his time correcting people for grammar on YouTube, and not in a way where he jokes around. He's serious, like, he acts like a college professor on YouTube. And the first thing he said was, I'm reporting this video because you have no right to upload this content. So first of all, who is he to say what he can and can't do on YouTube? YouTube isn't a jail system. You're allowed to do a lot of things leniently on YouTube. Even copyrighted music wasn't a problem on YouTube until, if I'm correct, YouTube got into a lawsuit with another corporation, and they had to actually start implementing and enforcing copyright laws onto YouTube. But until then, it wasn't even an issue. So it's not like YouTube wants people to abide by every single law in the world as far as, like, others' content and everything. And this guy, like, this 18 subscriber person, just felt like he wanted to share with his audience the Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. And this was, I think, gameplay from a channel that currently is, like, at the 100,000 subscriber mark, and it's getting hundreds of thousands of views on this video because it's Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. And just people are watching it over and over again, and they're getting hundreds of thousands of views. And this guy, he's like, oh, this is cool. If any of my subscribers haven't seen this, here it is. And this video gets about 20 views. So what kind of damage is this guy going to do to this 100,000 subscriber channel? I don't even think they care as much as this just, I don't know, for some reason it just pissed me off. And a lot of you people might not be understanding, like, what's he ranting on about? But I don't like people that over-enforce rules. I'm all for following rules and laws, but I don't like it when people care too much about a lot of things, and especially in a situation where this is internet, and you're uploading a video of a video game gameplay, and you're going up to this guy like he's some kind of a criminal and saying, I have reported you for stealing someone else's content and uploading it. You have no right to do this. Screw off. Just get off of YouTube. This is not the attitude we're looking for. This is worse than YouTube drama. This is not between two commentators. It's between a guy who doesn't know how it really works on the internet, and for some reason it just makes me mad. So yeah, I just wanted to get off that off my chest. If you know anyone that does this, make sure to push them towards this video. But the gameplay is coming toward an end right now. At the very end, right now, you're going to see the scoreboard pop up with 216 kills, 15 deaths. Insane. Once again, if you guys enjoyed this gameplay, make sure to subscribe to XP Phones. Link will be in the description. And I really have nothing else to say. I kind of mentioned the two topics that I wanted to cover, and hope you guys enjoyed. Points Snow out. Peace.